When my ex, Julian, heard I was pregnant, he didn't ask about the nursery or the doctor. He just had one frantic request. Please, he begged, do not name the baby Caleb. We had split up 3 months prior, after I found out he'd been living a double life with a girl from his CrossFit gym. I was done with his lies. But the baby, well, the baby was my everything. I told Julian that Caleb was my late brother's name and I wasn't changing it. He looked terrified. He offered to double the child support and even sign over his rights if I just picked literally any other name in the book. The more he pushed, the more stubborn I got. I figured he was just being controlling as usual. I gave birth on a rainy Friday morning, a beautiful 8-pound boy. I filled out the birth certificate with Caleb James and posted the announcement on Facebook. 2 hours later, my phone started exploding. Julian showed up at the hospital, looking like he'd aged 10 years in a single afternoon. You did it, he whispered, his voice trembling. You actually did it. Before I could kick him out, he turned his phone screen toward me. It was a picture of a woman, the CrossFit girl, and standing next to her was a toddler, a little boy who looked exactly like Julian. That's my son, Julian choked out. His name is Caleb. He had a whole other family, a 3-year-old secret he'd been hiding from everyone. He knew that if I used the same name, his two worlds would eventually collide, and they did. The other mother saw my post, realized Julian had been lying to her too, and leaked every single one of his dirty secrets to his boss and his parents. Within 48 hours, Julian lost his job, his reputation, and both of his lives. As I looked down at my sweet Caleb, I realized I didn't ruin Julian's life. He built a house of cards, and I just happened to name the wind that blew it down.